Hey, beautiful people, I would like to invite you to come with us to Mackinac Island. We're gonna learn tips, tricks, what to expect, and how to plan the best trip and experience there. I'll see you on the island. Let's go. In order to get to Mackinac Island, you have to use a ferry. Now, you can hop on a ferry in Mackinac City, which is going to be up to 30 minutes of ferry time, or you can cross the Mackinac Bridge for $4, which, by the way, is super beautiful views, and hop on a ferry in St. Ignace, which will be about 20 minutes of ferry time. All right, we're here waiting for the boat to go to the Mackinac Island, and the 5 of us had to pay $112 to get on the boat. Live line, first come, first serve. As many seats as the boat has. Waiting, they said 15 minutes a boat, but turns out we have to wait half an hour. Now there's many different companies and locations offering that, so you can't miss it. And the ferries leave in about 15 to 20 minute intervals in the morning, so no worries there. Yes, it can get a little pricey for a family. When you first get to the island, you're gonna realize really quickly how beautiful and cute this place actually is. But second, you're gonna see that there's a lot of horses there, because the island does not allow any motorized vehicles. So you have 3 options to get around. Number 1 is obviously walking if you want to see many things, because the island is huge. Number 2, you can rent some bicycles, which we did. You saw what we got. For the family, super expensive. $226 for all of us for 4 hours. But I think it's worth it. On this island, definitely. But expensive. Or number 3, you can ride horses, which, yes, there's a lot of poop on the island everywhere. You can see it and sometimes even smell it. But they manage it pretty well, so no big deal there. I know, feel free to laugh. In the beginning, I did not realize that I was pronouncing the name Mackinac Island incorrectly. Now, my excuse is that I'm not even from here. I'm still trying to figure out this English thing. So if I ever make mistakes in my videos, please be patient, and also feel free to correct me and help me out in the comments below. Alright, back to the video. When you step out of the ferry, you're gonna turn right in the center street of the city, and this is where your 8.2-mile trek all the way around the island begins. And this is exactly why I recommend renting some bicycles. Now the whole track is pretty level and easy to ride, but some things that we're gonna discover in the center of the island will go uphill a little bit, therefore it's gonna require you to put in a little bit of pedaling effort. While riding your bicycle, you're gonna admire the absolutely beautiful beaches and unrealistic blue water around the island. Your first real stop is going to be Arch Rock. You can't miss it, there's signs there. Use the provided chain lock to secure your bicycle, and then go up the steep wooden stairs all the way up to the rock itself. Back on the bicycle, back on track. Now there's only one path going around the island, but there's a few going inside the island to explore the different golf courses, historic places, the historic cemeteries, caves, and other interesting things. And don't worry, you will not get lost because there's signs everywhere. What we explored next is the reconstruction of Fort Holmes. Fort Holmes is the highest point on the island and not very crowded, simply because it's not easy to get up here, especially if you pull 2 kids behind you. But it's so worth it and so beautiful. Alright, next up is Fort Mackinac. It's more than just a military outpost. It's a very rich and interesting historic landmark. Here you can see how the soldiers and their families used to live in the 18th century. Every hour on the hour you get live reenactments by real actors that show you how life was in those times.
This one's still live, see, it's not punctured. So it has the wax wadding in there.
And on top of that, you get an extremely beautiful view of the city and the water. So the $15 for adults and $12 for kids entrance fee is absolutely worth it, and I think justified. On this path that I described to you, you're gonna have many more cool, interesting, and cute stops and things to see. But now it's time to go back to the city to drop off the bikes and finally get some well-deserved food. And after Mackinac Island, we went to Sleeping Bear Dunes in this video here. It's 3 hours away and it's a must-see place. So beautiful. The nature and water there and the beaches, absolutely mind-blowing. I'll see you in the video here.